Anything else you guys want me to analyze before we actually up this live? Zay, do you want to analyze something for the team? If you have time. I'm not sure if you're still on.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I
Right.
am here.
Quiet tonight, boy. You good?
Man, listen, I done looked at almost every pair on TradingView, bro. And I don't see anything that's appealing, bro. So what I have here, and so the type of trader that I am, I really don't like, I don't have a lot of patience. I don't like to hold my trades for a long time. I hate really holding the trade for like 2 days, really. I want to be in and out. I think I'm gonna find me like a strategy that kind of like fits my type of trading style. Like I don't like holding my trade. So I need to probably get like I work a 9 to 5. I get 40 hours a day. So I need to figure out how many pips am I going to get a day and be out of a trade. I think that's going to work best for me because I don't have the patience now. I can't have the stomach for it. And y'all don't mind my son in the background. But so on the weekly time frame, I marked up the let him get his shit out before he go to bed. I marked up the high, I marked up the low. You know what I'm saying? So that's my weekly resistance, my weekly support for the DXY. And then what I went to next was the daily time frame. So what I did was my focus was, and I'm gonna take these trend lines off because I want y'all to kind of see what I'm looking at. Now I explain all these boxes and everything in a minute. All right, so if y'all will, I want y'all to help me out with these boxes. All right, as you can see, I only have certain things marked up on this. What type of trend is this? Y'all know what type of trend this is?
That's a downtrend.
Downtrend, right? So I only have specific stuff marked on a downtrend because I want y'all to understand that on a downtrend, we only getting in at the lower highs. So if you're looking at my chart, all you see is lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. All right. Okay, look good. Y'all follow me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. So with all these lower highs, right? I'm just gonna get me a nice little trend line. I use array. So I can literally listen. It kind of gets confusing here. Check this out. This is a high, this is a high. I classify that as equal highs. I don't try to put my trend line here and be like boom, boom. These are the same highs to me. So this is why this is a total box together. So instead of going to this one, I'm just gonna skip right on to this one. It's equal highs. They're both high, high. All right. So trend line, boom. And you can fit it how you fit it, but make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you want to put your trend line here. Your best bet is to just have it here, only because of what it's giving you. So you have high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then market starts to break trend. Y'all follow me? That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm looking at now is okay, we had a downtrend going on. Market kind of broke trend. So now we're gonna skip from the left side to the right side. Again, just like I said, downtrend. Right here, I got my lows marked because I want you to understand we getting in on the higher lows. So look, low, high, and the only reason this is marked because of the previous trend, low, high. Now this right here, I guess you can call it a higher low, whatever you want to call it. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. I ain't even gonna say higher high. I got this here because guess what this is? An equal high. Right? Market didn't give me a higher high, it gave me an equal high. So I mark these up together. I classify these as the same thing. Right? So high, come on, brother. High, low, equal high, higher low, higher high. All right. So the way I was looking at this, right? I'm gonna take this off because I already know that this trend is done for. Market already done broke, so I'm giving it uptrend. So I'm just gonna follow it like this. I'm gonna start it here. All right. You can put it there. I like to get as many touches as I can because you know how market likes to break through and whatnot. I try to do like the body of the candle, like try to get at least close so you can see where it went. Reject, reject, reject. So right in this area, this is where I wanted market to retrace. Ultimately, before all this starting to happen, I was thinking that market was going to do this move. So gave a low, high, higher low, equal high, higher low, higher high. So technically, I think it was more so that's it. Stop it. Thank you. All right. So with this field, let's put it here. Let's start here. This is the first low. All right. So the field, we're gonna go from this low to this high. Boom, right there. All right. We came super close to the 61.8, but we played on that 50 and we shot up. So everybody classify that as the low, high, higher low. Boom. All right, that's done. Next. Let's go to the next higher low. We're gonna go from the next higher low to the next high. All right, check this out. So remember, I had it from this low to this high. Then this gave me this low. Now, this is where I kind of got confused at, because I'm thinking like, okay, if we at this low and then we go to this high, this is the same high that we were just previously at. So I'm thinking, okay, let's put it here. So when I put it here, it started to throw me off just a tad. Because I'm like, normally when we use our fibs, we use the fib from, like we go from low to high, from the next low to the next high. And we currently don't really, I don't think we currently have that because we already use this. So I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, bro, because like I said, you the fib king, you know what I'm saying? All right, can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like I said, I was a little confused on if I should use this because of this. So what I did was I just adjusted my trend line. I mean my fib. So instead of using this high again, I said, okay, this was the higher low. I'm going to use the actual new higher high. So what I did was I took this fib, and this is what trading can get confusing, man, because you got to figure out for yourself. Like nobody's in this chart with you, nobody's marking it up with you. So you really got to figure out like, okay, what is the market showing me? What is the market doing? So from this high, from this low to this high, I realized that boom, oh shit, maybe this was the right one. So from this low to this high, we already got the 61.8 retracement. Okay, well, if we already got the 61.8 retracement here, and look at the 200 EMA, is being respected. We still trading above it. We got a rejection at the 618. Okay, so now we have a new higher low and a new higher high. But again, like I said, it's the same kind of thing that's confusing me because do I use this higher low and this higher high? Well, that's what I'm going to do because at the end of the day, I don't really have too much else to go off of them. Right. So I could have used the same thing again, but I would have got nothing. Right. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm still thinking the DSY has to come and retrace somewhere up here. But like when I start putting in other lines and stuff like that, I'm starting to realize maybe this is like a support that DSY just like, nah, I'm gonna keep going up because it's been here for a minute. Then I'm looking at this stuff over here. This is the same thing that's going on over here. This is a good area of support the market kept bouncing up off of. So it could possibly, you know what I'm saying, do whatever it's gonna do on this side. But take that off, and I'm gonna just do the same thing. So from this higher low to this high. So that's why I have this here now. And I want y'all to understand something. Break and retest is very important. This is a high. This is a high. We broke out the high. We never retested this area. So me technically, I'm thinking, okay, DXY is gonna come here or here. These are the only two places I'm gonna let it come because of what I was looking at previously. It has to come somewhere in here because this is what we're trying to get at. So I'm looking at the 618 or the 786 ultimately because it literally can come to the 786. Y'all seen how pairs can literally come here just to knock you out the trade and then go right up. It happens. You know what I'm saying? So me ultimately on the DXY, I was thinking more so, okay, if we do retrace to the 618 or if we do decide to go drop down, this is where we're coming. And that's mainly why I got in like I was like USD CAD, GBP USD, Euro USD, Euro USD, and USD CAD hit the 50%, but GBP USD hit the 61.8. But I only use 0.01s because I need you to understand, like, I don't know if market is finished retracing or if it is going to come down. And with those trades in particular, I literally have stop loss at structure. So that's about, it could literally be 130 pips. But think about it, that's like $13. I really don't care to lose $13. It's been plenty of times I put a dollar lot size and lost more than that. You see what I'm saying? So a 0.01 with 130 pip stop loss is really just like a dummy trade, a dummy entry to see where can I really get in my trade at, because right now DXY is just doing a lot, and I really don't know exactly like where you're gonna go with it. But let's say if you did hit the 50 and you just went up there, okay, I'll make a bag. But either way, I'm still gonna, if I'm respecting this DXY, or I'm respecting what the DXY is showing, the trend or whatever, everything is still gonna line up regardless of how much drawdown I get into, because that's not my initial entries on those pairs. But also, what I was looking at as well is I drew a trend on this. Now, the reason why I drew a trend on this is because this high and then this. Like I said, these are equal highs, but you see how my trend just connected to this one, connected to this one, and then I see how the DXY broke above this, and it kind of showing some type of support at this trend. This is what throws me left. And this is what actually made me get in those trades that I got in, because now I'm thinking DSY gonna do one of these moves, possibly, and then come down and then do whatever it's gonna do. So it's really iffy. Like I said, like that's why Mino's saying he's staying away from the DSY, and I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what it's trying to do. You don't know if it's trying to go to the 618. You don't know if it's retesting this area to continue up to hit this resistance and possibly drop, or even come to the zero and then drop. Like, you really don't know.